Hello everyone, today's video is about tax relief on SITR. SITR standing for Social Investment Tax Relief. Now, out of all the tax breaks that are available in the UK, I would suggest this is probably the least well-known tax break. And it's running out on the 5th of April. So if you sound like you're interested in it when I tell you what it's about, you haven't got long to get involved. You've got about just under 2 months. But it is a tax relief nonetheless, which is very generous. So what is it? So social investment tax relief. So it's basically to encourage taxpayers, individuals, to invest in social enterprise companies. So basically, entities that were created not so much for making a private profit, but yes, they make profit, but their aim is to do good for the community. So to be specific, it's the trading activities that we're talking about of community investment companies, or CICs. Some of you may have heard of CICs, or community benefit societies with an asset lock, or indeed charities either in the form of a company or a trust. The most common one of those, other than the charity, is the community interest company, which is very similar to any other company in that it pays corporation tax on its profits, but they are usually set up for the benefit of a particular group in society or a community. So there's a social rationale for having one of these companies, and specifically it's the trading element of that entity. And the sort of the quid pro quo, as it were, the reason for giving the tax relief is to encourage taxpayers to invest in these good causes, for want of a better expression, even though they are commercial ventures. And if you invest in a social enterprise like this, then you get a 30% credit on your income tax bill. Now, the investment can be in the form of shares, or it could be a loan, and it's 30% of the amount that you put in. So let's say you were to loan one of these community interest companies that qualifies for the SITR relief. If you were to lend that company £10,000, then that will knock £3,000 off your income tax bill. You claim it on your tax return, and the one of the stipulations is that you have to hang on. You have to keep the money in for 3 years. So it's very similar to, it's similar in a lot of ways, to some of these other tax breaks that you might be more familiar with, such as venture capital trusts or enterprise investment schemes. I've done separate videos on those. Similar in nature, that it's an amount that you put in, and you've got to keep it in for several years, and you get a percentage knocked off your income tax bill at 30%. So it's quite generous. So there may be something in your community, some organisation that's been set up that nonetheless it's a trading entity, but it's profits, and which it'll pay corporation tax on, but profits may be ploughed back into the community in some way, shape or form. And it's the main purpose of setting up the venture was to help certain parts of society, and that if it qualifies for the investment relief for the investors, then it could save you a few quid as well. So not only would you want to invest into this business venture because it's helping out certain people, there's a good cause, but you're going to save a few quid on your tax bill as well. So even better. So do have a look at it. Like I said, it's called SITR, Social Investment Tax Relief, and it is set to expire on the 5th of April. Unlike some of these other schemes that it was modelled on, similar things like VCT and EIS, 30% off, which aren't going anywhere, this one is. Unless, of course, we get an announcement from the Chancellor on the 3rd of March, which is budget day, that he will extend these. So you never know. But if you're interested in making an investment in something good in your community, where you can help, the money that you put in can help the business, but you can also save a decent chunk on your tax bill, then do have a look at these SITR, Social Investment Tax Relief. And if you just Google it, you hopefully you'll be able to find specific companies, specific projects in your area that will qualify for this type of investment. So that's just a quick overview on SITR for tax relief. And if you like this video, please do subscribe there, and I will see you soon.